This video is brought to you by Hit Point Press and their Big Bad Booklet series. Hello and welcome to the Gallant Goblin. So today we're going to do something a little bit different and hopefully fun. In one of our previous packages from WizKids, we found a few figures that I'm pretty sure were sent to us by mistake. But we have them, so why not show them off? These 5 unpainted Fantastic Four figures are for WizKids' other big game, HeroClix, the #1 selling collectible miniatures game in the world. If you played it, let me know what you think about it in the comment section down below. I have personally not played it, so I'm not going to be able to give you too much expert commentary on these figures, but we can take a look at them and brainstorm about how we can use them in our tabletop role-playing games. I mean, what's the thing if not an Earth Elemental? Or we can just all get really excited about HeroClix and take the plunge into a new hobby. So, according to my watch, it's clobbering time, so let's take a closer look. Again, let me preface this by saying that I don't know much of anything about HeroClix, so I'm gonna do my best here. First, we have Mr. Fantastic. Now, there are multiple HeroClix versions of most of these characters out there. The painted versions of these particular 6 figures can be picked up on the Fantastic Four Cosmic Clash starter set, which comes with additional cards, maps, dice, tokens, and rules. And each of these figures comes with a rules card, which gives you their abilities, stats, and background. So, if you are into HeroClix, hopefully these cards will let you know if these figures are good for you and your collection. If you're using these for D&D or Pathfinder, this might make for an interesting doppelganger. Moving on to the Invisible Woman, Sue Storm, who's able to knock foes back on the battle map. I think you can totally use her as a caster mini in D&D with her own version of the floating disc spell. The HeroClix bases are obviously specially designed to track your stats during a HeroClix game, so they're larger and thicker than your typical D&D or Pathfinder mini bases. On the battle map, they're about 50% larger than your medium-sized base, so take that into consideration if you want to use these in your game. If you're intending to paint her up as Sue Storm, one nice benefit is that you can use whichever paint scheme you want, as we all know that the Fantastic Four have had a wide range of costumes over the years. The third figure in the set is The Thing, Ben Grimm, our potential Earth Elemental. His HeroClix ability allows him to knock foes back as well, and even choose the direction. If you do use him as an Earth Elemental, you might have to explain why he's wearing underoos. Maybe this is what happens when one of your modest player characters transform into an Earth Elemental themselves, or summons one to fight alongside them. One thing I never noticed about The Thing is that he only has 4 fingers and 4 toes on each hand and foot respectively, which is apparently accurate to his comic portrayal. Next is a 4th core member of the team, the Human Torch, Johnny Storm, who can apparently barrier for free to generate 1 marker and knock characters back with it. I don't really understand what I just said. But this is another mini that's easily usable in your D&D campaigns, particularly if you're playing a fire genasi. Though depending on how you paint it, this could also be a water or air genasi. And with all those transparent effects, you can make this one look really cool. And by the way, in case you missed it, Marvel Studios subtly announced that they're working on their own Fantastic Four movie now that they've gotten the rights back. So be on the look for that as well. The next figure is the Fantastic Four's arch-rival, the beloved ruler of Latveria, Victor Von Doom, or Dr. Doom to his friends. He has the leadership ability and can cause an energy explosion, which knocks foes back 2 squares or something. I mean, this one is going to be a slightly harder thing to slip into your regular D&D game without everybody knowing that it's Dr. Doom, but you might be able to pull it off with a creative paint job. He also has a transparent spell effect that can be used for any number of different spells. And if I'm understanding correctly, in HeroClix he can be played at 3 different point values. Finally, we have the Silver Surfer, Norrin Radd. He can knock back every character he moves through with his hypersonic speed ability called the Silver Streak. Now, I have no idea how you could bring this character and use it as an existing creature in a D&D game, but if you have some idea, I'd love to hear about it down below. Well, this is a cool figure. I think it shows that, in general, the minis we get through Icons of the Realms, Deep Cuts, Pathfinder battles, and Starfinder battles are just a bit more detailed and nicely put together. Maybe it's just my bias, or the simplicity of a figure like this, but there seems to be a bit of a tangible difference between these and our usual TTRPG minis. What do you think? Here are all 6 of the character figures in the set. They look pretty good altogether, to be honest. If you are thinking about using them in a TTRPG game, here you can see them next to some of our regular minis. While their bases are a bit larger, the figures themselves are more or less on the correct scale to use alongside our regular D&D minis. One interesting thing, the minis can be removed from their click wheel base, so if you did want to attach them to a standard mini base, you probably could, though they would be standing on a little bit of a platform. And here they are on the battle map. They really do fit in pretty well. I think my favorite in the set is the Human Torch. It's a nicely designed figure with lots of translucent bits that you could paint up to look really striking. If you're looking for some creative minis or something based on a superhero or villain, it's worth considering these unpainted HeroClix figures. They're generally the correct size, and you can paint them up to look different enough from their regular appearance to not distract from your narrative, hopefully. And as far as I can tell, while there's a ton of different IPs in the HeroClix line, from the WWE to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to the Orville, it's only the Marvel figures that have made the jump to the unpainted aisle of your game store. The figures have an MSRP of $4.99 and are available now. Again, thanks to WizKids for accidentally sending them to us to review. It's nice to see what else is out there in the gaming world. Next, we have to thank our longtime sponsor, Hit Point Press, and their Big Bad Booklet series. We recently interviewed the project lead for the Big Bad Booklets, Jordan Richer, and man, do they have some plans for the series. You've got physical editions of the early books hitting their web store soon with brand new cover designs. You've got a compilation book on the horizon, and so much more. Hit that eye in the corner of your screen to see the full interview and learn how you might help write or illustrate a future Big Bad Booklet. This month, come meet Grandmother Mercy, a spiteful hag who uses her sugary magic to lure young magical proteges to their eventual demise. Can you burn her down to her stone heart, or will you be devoured straight to your candy-coated bones? Subscribe today at BigBads.com. And thank you for watching today. Check out Fight Your Minis Tomb Tapper on DMsGuild.com and our Rainbow Pride shirts on GallantGoblin.com/shop. You can find me on Twitch, Discord, Reddit, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. If you enjoyed the video today, clicking the like button helps other people find the video, and you can help keep me on the air by supporting our Patreon at patreon.com/thegallantgoblin. For now, stay safe, have fun, love each other, and I'll see you next time at the Gallant Goblin.